Alright everybody, so yeah, I got skunked yesterday. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen Detecting the Berg's video, so it's all good. Don't be offended by those guys. I know they're a little bit tough on me, but it's all good. It's all in good fun. In any case, I came down to the lake this week, and while down here I went out to the same park that I've been hitting. You've seen me hunt this a few weekends in a row here, and I just finally came across this signal. It's not a perfect signal. It's definitely a high tone. It's a little bit broken up. So I've dug plenty of nails in this field already. But this is the most consistent, deep, high tone that I've found. I've dug a couple of wheat pennies through here, so it might not be a perfect signal, but I like the high tone that's in there. And it's consistent enough and deep enough it could be silver. Guess we'll find out. Well, bent nail in the hole. Alright, well, I'm going to keep chasing some silver here. Back at it. Alright. So, right there is the plug from my bent nail. And just a little north of that, another nice high tone. This one's more consistent. The numbers say it's a memorial or wheat penny, sometimes a clad dime signal, but occasionally I get that jump up there. And it sounds high. So maybe this will be my first silver in a while. I haven't gotten anything on the last two hunts, so I'm going to hope that this one is something better. Hey guys, so I was down there, and in the corner of that hole I just pulled up this clump here, and I see the rim of silver. Silver dime. We'll see what it is. It's a Merc, and oops, 1920 something, 21 maybe. I think it'll be pretty cool because I don't know that I have any 21s in my book, so pretty sweet find right there. And doesn't look like it has a mint mark. Alright. Sweet. Alright, back at it. Hey everybody. So I got silver number 2 for the day. And that is also, oh, that's a Rosie. $19 looks like $64. Just barely snuck it in there. Sweet. Alright. Back at it. Look at that bad boy. He's crawling up my arm. Hey everybody, I'm out at the old park again today. I'm here with a bunch of friends who are giving me an audience here. I just found this. This has one dime on it. It's a 1916 Barber. And I don't see a mint mark, so it's a 1916 Philadelphia. Sweet. On the board for the night.
Can I please have it?
Thanks for watching, guys. It is a Roosevelt dime.
What's a Roosevelt dime? What's a Roosevelt dime?
It's just like the dimes that we have today, except for this one happens to actually be made out of silver.
What are you doing?
It's a 1947. That's pretty cool. I haven't gotten a 1947 before.
Can I pick this up, put this down?
1 second, I'm gonna
Why
clean
do
it
you
up.
always hide that?
Hey everybody, so my posse left and just dug silver number 3, and it's a Washington, and it's a 44. Sweet. Back at it. Hey everybody, so here's the wrap up from the past 4 hunts. Started out with the sniper coil and went over to one of the old parks where we've hit quite hard, and it has an awful lot of trash, and found a couple finds there. When I was there, I got this pin, which actually is, you know, still in decent shape. And that was it. And I got a couple wheat pennies and some clad there. Then I went down to Yak Lake, as I do most weekends, and I went out. Well, actually, no. Before I did that, I went out with the other guys and hit one of the other local parks where we've been doing quite well recently. And I got skunked. The one out of the 6 guys that got skunked. But it was still a good time. I always like hanging out with those guys, and they all brought in a ton of silver, so it was a cool night. But after that, I went down to Yak Lake and did all right down there. I hit a ball field that I've hit the past few times out, and then tonight I went back to that same park where I got skunked before, and didn't do too bad tonight. So here's the finds from the last 4 hunts then. So you can see I got a nice stack of quarters there. It's about $9, I think, a quarters, and then it looks like I probably got a couple bucks more in the rest of the clad, so maybe I got 11 bucks or so in clad. When I was down near Yak Lake, I found this giant chunk of metal here, which I tried rubbing it with some baking soda, and it didn't get any more silvery. So I thought this must be lead, but it's pretty solid. Like, you'd think that if it were lead that you could bend it and it would have that white oxide on the outside, and this doesn't have that. So I'm not sure what this is. So if you guys know what a melted chunk of metal this might be, it's, you know, it's kind of soft to the touch, a little bit harder than lead, and, you know, has a density about like lead, but doesn't appear to be silver. So anyways, I also had gone out to, at the same time I went down to the lake, I went out and kind of went to hit a number of parks, and I hit one in Uniontown. Found this bad boy at one of the parks in Uniontown. And those blue eyes are just gleaming. It's a piece of aluminum, so it's a junk ring, but kind of a neat looking find nonetheless. And then tonight I found this gold plated earring, and that's kind of a neat find, surface find. And I found this as well when I was down near Yak Lake. Overall, I ended up with 21 different wheat pennies, and I haven't even cleaned them up to look at the years. I just kind of wiped them down. Got one Canadian penny, 1982. Kind of a neat find. And here were the good finds. So at the ball field in down there, I got the 1941 Merc, and I thought it was a 21 when I was in the field, but I got it home, cleaned it up, and it's a 41 Philadelphia. Then I got this 64 Rosie, also Philadelphia. Pretty decent finds. Silvers 101 and 102. And then tonight, I had a posse with me tonight. I dug a barber. I always like digging barbers. Not in the greatest shape, but it's still a barber. 1916, Philadelphia. Right after that, I dug this 1947 Rosie, also Philadelphia. And then I rounded out my night with this 44 Washington. I always like digging well, I guess medium-sized stuff. And this one is also Philadelphia. So overall, I'm up to 105. So not a bad few hunts. Not my best, but not bad. So good luck, and thanks for watching, and happy hunting.